Stu here, back with Raid Shadow Legends, going over Spider's Den 15. Let's see what we have here. Let's kick this off. Let's get after it. We have a pretty average team, nothing too fancy. We're not bringing in the legendaries that make it much easier. We're not bringing in anything too crazy. But what we are doing is we're taking the Spiderlings with the bad attribute, the disadvantage attribute. We have Force is the main one. And we've got Apothecary is the only magic in here, so they're all going to be going. The Spiderlings and the Spiderlings are all going to be going after Apothecary, which is good for us, so we can let our DPS and not worry about getting hit. Let's go over the Spiders. Let's see. The Spider is immune to heal reduction debuff, as you can see there. And this other passive, basically every time your guys get ready, at the start of your turn, she's going to drop down two Spiderlings at the start of every one of your guys' turns. So if you have somebody like Relic Keeper that can take an additional turn every time they kill something, and you're trying to go after the Spiderlings, it's not going to be good. Right after he takes another turn, they're going to drop 2 more down. So on her turn, she drops in 4. It just talks about HP, healing, and then you're healing. So no big deal there. Then it talks about her AoEs. This one can really suck if you have a low turn meter and you get depleted and you get put to sleep like Zargala is there on the bottom left. And then her other ability just does damage, and it does more damage if you have poisons on. So we've got a team of fast. We got a pretty fast team. Now Spider is not like Clan Boss in that you want to have a really tanky team and just apply burns and poisons. Spider is more of a DPS race. You want a really good high DPS team. You want them to be pretty fast. You could bring Apothecary in for that. And you want AoE, at least a 3-turn AoE cooldown. I would go in there with the people with at least a 3-turn AoE cooldown, especially if you have Painkeeper lowering their cooldowns. They're just going to be dropping those AoEs really often. If you have Belor, a Void rare champion who does AoE on all his attacks, people like that will be fantastic. They can be your farmer and do 8-second farms, 7-second farms on Brutal, and they can come in here and really clean up on all these Spiders and Spiderlings. So nothing too fancy at all. It's been like this in every game I've ever played. Most games, the way they program the AI, if you bring in the weaker element and there's only one of those weaker element, most of the time they'll always go after that person. So they were always going after my Apothecary. He's built pretty tanky. He's fast. He's that way for Clan Boss. So, and wherever else you take him, he's great. So why not bring him in here and let the Spiderlings attack him? Because if they go after, if I had my Cold Heart in here, if I had my Lua's not even, I would actually change out and put Cold Heart in here if she was 60 and I had her geared up. But the Spiderlings would normally go after those people, and they'd be dead so quick because they're all DPS and they can't handle the hits. So this way they do. Apothecary gets to tank it. My guys get to put out the damage, and everything's fine. So for this team, without bringing any legendaries in there, it does pretty good. It does a decent clear time for 15. I can't complain at all. So besides that, you want the regular debuffs. You try to whoa alarm. You want the regular debuffs. You're gonna put on anybody. You got attack down. You got dots. You got the defense break. You've got slow speed if you want to. Deplete that turn meter with Cold Heart. It seems like Cold Heart is good for anything. It doesn't matter what you run. Just bring a Cold Heart. I need the 60 mine. I really do. That way I can just bring her everywhere. I'm sure it'll make my runs faster. Just like that. Just like Lua did. The two of them together just keep depleting turn meters. It's crazy. But this should be over pretty soon. I think I kind of covered everything that the Spider does and how it works. You just don't want those Spiders ganging up on you and start attacking your guys one after another. Once so many attack, it really puts a beating on one of that character, whoever they're focusing on. So that's about it. You just get in here with some crazy DPS. It's more of a DPS race. Get in here with some really good DPS, 3-turn cooldown, and take them out. And if you need to alleviate some of that pain off of your people getting attacked, bring in the weaker attribute, just one who's really tanky, who has like lifesteal, can get their health back, or who's like Apothecary, he can heal himself, and he's very tanky as well for Clan Boss. Then bring in somebody like that and just let your guys go to town. It should work. You should do great. Right now, though, my Zargala is getting so low that the spiders can taste it. She's looking yummy. I think they're going to go take her out. Yep. She's too low now. She's way too low now. But that's okay. She did what she needed to do. She did work, so it is going to be over. We took the spider out in 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Not bad at all. So that's really all I had for spider. I've got some other ideas for spiders coming soon. I really like spiders, and I will talk to you guys in another video.